is just phenomenal. The moment you touch it, no, it's like when you think you're going to touch it, it shifts it already. It's incredible. How can it be so fast? Bam, bam, bam. Hi guys, it's Richard here. So today I would like to make a vlog about the Porsche Boxster. The reason why? Well, in my search for this car, I searched a lot actually on the internet, on YouTube, for nice videos, for nice reviews about this car, but it's not always so easy to find good reviews actually. Most of the time they're talking about the speed, how good it is on the track, that it's 1/10 of a second faster or slower than the competition. All this kind of statistics, you know, which you don't use in real life, in everyday use. And you know, I'm a very big fan of sports cars. As a young guy, I was already playing with cars as much as I could. And also, I started collecting, you know, model cars. Well, my dream was always to have a proper sports car. When you are a kid, of course you're dreaming of a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, but when you become a little bit older, you realize that a Porsche is quite something to have already. So I started when I was 19. My first car was a Nissan 200 SX. After that I had a Mitsubishi 3000 GT. It was quite a car. 286 brake horsepower, 4-wheel drive, 2 turbos, 3-liter V6 engine actually. After that I had a Toyota Celica, BMW 5 Series sedan, another one, a 530, a touring. You know, and my previous car actually before this one was a BMW Z4. I had 2 of them actually. The first one was a 2.5 liter, the next one a 3 liter. Everything on it, flippers on the steering wheel. Fantastic car, 6 cylinders of course. But a Porsche was my dream. So I actually, yeah, this one was coming on my path, you know. And I decided to buy it, and that was a whole other thing, you know. I always thought the BMW Z4 is a nice car, it's a sports car, but at the moment I had a Porsche, I felt the difference, you know. The BMW, it looks fancy, it looks fabulous, it looks fast, you know, but at the end it is just a BMW in a fancy suit. That's what it is. But the Porsche is something different. It's completely built as a sports car. You feel it in everything, you hear it. It's just different, you know. The handles, I show you, like these handles, they're just heavy. It clicks and you feel what you're doing. The steering is heavy, the pedals are heavy. Biggest difference actually is the shifting. The shifting is just phenomenal. You know, other cars I had, like the BMW Z4, they had flippers on the steering wheel, but it's just rubbish. In the Porsche, it's incredible when you touch the button, you know, because the flippers on the Porsche are like touching, you know, so here it is, you It's not behind the wheel, it's on the wheel. But the moment you touch it, no, it's like when you think you're going to touch it, it shifts it already. It's incredible. How can it be so fast? You know, I know it's an old car, it's from 2004, it's not a new Porsche, but it's fantastic. It's so fast. And how faster you go, the faster it shifts, you know, when you're really like racing, pushing it to the max. And when you're flippering, you know, it's like bam, 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 up and down. It's so fast. That's the difference. And it's also steering so fast, so sharp in the corners. I absolutely love it. So we're going to have a nice drive now, and after it I'll come back to you. So let's have a closer look to this car. You know, the roof, that's working fantastic. Actually the handbrake has to be activated. After that you open the roof by clicking this button, and then you push the button here. And we're open. Then the exhaust of this particular car, you know, it's not a standard exhaust under this one. The previous owner made an sports exhaust under it. They say it's originally Porsche, but I can't verify this, you know. You can store a lot in it. So here, these buttons are for the trunks, you know, one at the back, one at the front. So let's open it. Let's open the trunk. So here we see the spoiler. It's activated automatically when you drive above 120 kilometers an hour. Here is actually a button. With this button you can activate the spoiler by hand. So when you drive 120 kilometers an hour it's going up, and when you go slower than 80 kilometers an hour it's going down again. Well, here maybe it's a little bit too dark, but there is actually quite a lot of storage possibilities, you know. So, because the engine is underneath the roof, of course. Actually, that's also quite nice to show, maybe. So we're inside the car again, and here, well, there is actually also a lot of space, much more than in the BMW Z4 actually. Here in the doors there is some storage. And of course we have the glove unit. I actually have gloves inside, yeah. From Dents I bought them. You know, in winter time sometimes it's quite nice to have them. There is also a storage unit. You can slide open like this. And here we also have this compartment here. Here we have the automatic air conditioning. This navigation I am very excited about. So here with one touch on the button you go to the navigation area. Here you can fill in some addresses. The trip counter is actually great. When you have put on a route, here he is telling you how long it's driving till your destination, how many kilometers it is, your average speed, and how much gas you are using. So this is the trip counter at the long term. And this one, he is always counting again. So you see, I drove away at home at 9:30 in the evening. So when I would have a dinner right now, for example, and I'm there for 2-3 hours, and when I'm driving away again, it's still counting from 9:30 in the evening. But after several hours, he will start over again. But this is great. So the most important information you have here, when you are driving with navigation, here you have also your signings like go right or keep going. So I have here some chair heating also, and the Touchtronic. So here park, rear, neutral, drive, of course. So now it's automatic. Here you see that it's on automatic. And when you change it like this to manual, here it also changes to manual. You see, drive, manual. So when you have some money to spend, and when you're always dreaming about having a sports car, I absolutely recommend you to buy a Porsche, one with a good history. When the previous owners always went to the Porsche garage, original parts. Check the tires. On the tires there has to be an N code, because then it's Porsche approved. There will not be a better car than a Porsche. And screw the people who say it's just a Boxster. Well, Boxster is a full-blood Porsche. It's fantastic. It's handling good, and it's top quality. Thanks guys, see you later, bye.